Hey everybody, Pat Mesiti, and I'm here in Boonah. Last night I was absolutely shocked, horrified, brought to tears by what I heard, and a big thank you to Paul Murray for sharing what's happening among our farmers in Australia. Coles, Woolworths, and some of these big corporations ought to hang their head in shame. Let me tell you, our food doesn't grow in a supermarket. It grows on the land. It grows in our farming communities. And people like the World Economic Forum and governments, especially this one, are doing everything to destroy our farmers, our food supplies, and the mental health of our farmers. I want you to hear these statistics. 65% of farmers say they feel depressed. 30% have actually self-harmed. Now, this is statistics by the National Farmers Wellbeing Report. 30% have self-harmed. What's this? 27% say they feel lonely. 20% they feel defeated. 40% say that they want to get out of it. And 65% are struggling with depression. 45% feel that they are completely at their wits' end. And 30% are committing suicide. While the Greens and the Labor Party are running around wanting to have their electric cars and destroying our backbone of our community with this climate change cult, and people like Adam Bandit, because that's what he is, a bandit, a thief, these guys don't give two hoots about what's going on in our farming community. If they can control the food supply, they control the population. Now, I've got a couple of people here, and this is a great friend of mine, James, and James is one of the leaders here in the community. James, tell us, share with the people what you were sharing with me before.
Well, thank you, Pat. I used to be an avocado farmer, avocado and kiwi fruit, and the Coles and Woolworths have such control over the markets. It's all about their profiting for their shareholders and for their governance. But where it comes apart is a farmer works by himself, and a farmer has to tackle people that have been trained in universities of how to rip off farmers. It's basically profiteering from that. They're doing that. They're achieving it. I used to get 16 cents a piece of fruit. I couldn't get any more. That's what they were prepared to pay. But they would sell that same piece of fruit for $2.95. It's a 4,500% markup. Who wouldn't like to be in a business where you buy something and you make 4,500% markup?
And even now, it's even worse with the shortage of supply that we've got.
Yeah,
they're even profiteering more. And this is Trevor, and this guy is an outstanding man. Trevor, how do you feel about what's happening in our farming community?
Well, I'm a hay producer, and a couple of years back, I had a client down in New South Wales when the drought was on. And he was really doing it tough, and he had scrounged up his last bit of money to buy this hay and stuff like that, and he got shafted somewhere or other, and there was just no support for him.
Right.
And so he ended up ringing me up in tears and saying, "Mate, can I ask for the money back? I can't support myself anymore."
Well,
he said, "I don't know what I'm going to do."
Well,
So I talked to him, and he said, "Yeah, mate, that's good." But what I'm getting at is there's just no support. No support in this country.
No,
even though he's New South Wales, we're all together.
We're all part of it. Yeah, that's right. And that's the thing. There is no support emotionally, financially. Is there?
No.
None of it. Now this guy here, James, a great guy. He's a great pastoral leader here in Boonah. We're coming to Boonah. What are the dates? I can't remember, but we're coming to Boonah
16th,
after Easter.
Sunday the 16th.
Sunday the 16th.
Monday the 17th and Tuesday the 18th.
So from the 16th to the 18th, we're going to be here at Boonah. Who knows? If we have to stay here longer, we will.
Yep.
God's going to move. God's going to do something. We're bringing all our team up here. We're going to be staying here. We're going to be living in the community up here. And I'll tell you what, we are going to make some changes here. And I'm asking everyone on this Facebook Live, share this. This is important. What's happening to our farmers is going to affect us. There's a war on our farmers. There's a war on our children. There's a war on our churches. There's a war on our civil liberties. Seems like all hell has vomited on us. And I'll tell you what, here's what we've decided. It's not going to happen on our shift.
No, not on our watch.
Not on our watch. We're going to fight for our freedoms. And James, is there anything you want to add before we end this broadcast?
God is above all things.
Yes, he is.
And we rely on his power.
Yep.
And it will stop government overreach. It will stop this oppression of the farmers.
That's right.
There is no other way.
Because
what God's doing.
It is overreach and it is control. Never in our history of our nation has our farmers been so depleted. Let me just say another thing that's come up. Yesterday, the ANZ Bank announced that no more will they be handing out cash via tellers. They're moving more and more towards a cashless society. Now, you've got to go to an ATM, which means, again, it's about control. How much money you can get out of your bank, your hard-earned money. So if you have an urgent need where you've got to get $2,000 or $3,000 out, you can't do it because a machine tells you you can't.
Yep, $1,000 a day.
$1,000 a day. And that's about it. And you know what? We don't want to live that way. The answer is no. So I'll tell you what, if you're a member of ANZ, as I am, I'm going to tell you something. My accounts are going to be moving because I'm not having that. And if your ANZ Bank is doing that, you need to let them know, not on your shift. The more we tolerate this nonsense, the more they'll throw it at us. Now, we're coming here to Boonah, and this is the venue that we have. Sorry about that. This is a venue that we're going to be having our meetings in Boonah. So we've got plenty of space for everybody. And we're going to be bringing our whole team up here. We're going to be promoting it within a 2-hour vicinity of Boonah. Anyway, folks, I came up here. I came up here this morning with a heavy heart, but I'm leaving with a spirit of faith and believing we're going to make a change. But we need your help.
Yeah.
We need your help. Is that right, James?
100%.
We need your help. Now, Sunday morning, I'm doing a message on Sunday morning on all our various platforms on bribery and corruption. Bribery and corruption. Not only is it happening in government, but I'm shocked to hear it. Some of the money that Christian leaders are taking from political parties. I'd like to name them. And the guy I'm speaking about, you know, because you watch me. You're very fortunate that I haven't named you and named your so-called school. But I got a good mind to do it. I tell you what, Dr. Edwin Orr said that one of the collapses of the Roman Empire was bribery and corruption. Yeah. And not only is it happening in government circles, it's happening amongst churches. And this needs to stop. The moment we start taking money as believers from the government, let me tell you, Caesar is always into bread and circus. That spirit of Pharaoh, that spirit of control. Give the people a morsel of bread and keep the sports venues open. That's what it's about, folks. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Hey, share the message. God bless you, everybody.